Y'all, today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Selena Gomez's line Rare Beauty, or her brand Rare Beauty, and I want to know what's tea. Is it overhyped or is it worth the hype?
It's Slim Reshae, natural beauty. It's Slim Reshae, all about natural beauty. Yeah, Slim Reshae.
Y'all, so I want to know what's tea. I've been watching some reviews, tutorials, and just everything about Rare Beauty, and the girls are chatting, and the girls are saying she's it. So I want to know what's tea. I want to know if it's for real quality, chef's kiss. So that's what we're doing today. Right now, I already did my brows. I just did like my laminated brow tutorial. I'll link it up here if you're interested. I did not purchase everything to do a full face Rare Beauty, which is why my brows are already done. All right, so for primer, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Milk Hydro Grip primer, and I just want to use a primer that I know is like quality. It's not gonna, I mean, it may impact the foundation, but I want to use like my regular base. Milk Hydro Grip usually works really well with any other foundation I use, so hopefully it'll work well with this. So the first thing we're gonna try out is the Light Touch Weightless Foundation. So this is in the shade 460W. I'm telling y'all, I got a new way on how to shade match your foundation strictly online. Because with COVID and everything going on, we can't swatch like we used to could. So wow, we used to could. I sound real country there. But if you guys are interested in that video where I share with you guys how I shade match online, drop in the comments hashtag match me please. Okay, so hashtag match me please if y'all want to see that. But I'm just gonna show y'all. It has a she is very liquidy, okay? My lamb. She's liquidy, okay? I'm gonna shake it up. Y'all see the state of my skin right now. I have a whole bunch of scarring. That's a story time I'm gonna just have to save for another time. A lot of scarring on this side as well. I don't have a large amount of texture, but I do have texture on my chin and my forehead. So we're gonna do one coat first. I heard it's medium coverage. I'm gonna apply it how I apply it, and that's just like color match. We'll see. She is very lightweight, like lightweight. I'm trying to think of what I can compare it. It's really on the watery side, honestly. Let me get a thumbnail real quick. That look enticing? So from here, y'all know I do like to blend my foundation out with either my e.l.f. brush or my NYX brush, but today I'm gonna use my buffer brush from Zoeva, and we're just gonna blend it out. It is a little bit dark on me, but I think we'll make it come together with the concealer. Oh, maybe I should do this side, blend it out with a sponge. Okay, so wait a minute. She blended out well with a brush. Let's see how she does with a sponge. Okay, so right at this moment, she's giving me something. So I feel like both sides blended out roughly the same. Using a sponge, I think it absorbed more of the product, so I can see my scarring peeking through on this side versus this side. It retained a little bit more coverage with the brush. The color match isn't bad. It matches like the rest of my body, and once we conceal, we won't look as one-dimensional. I'm trying to see Do we want to build it? Y'all know I'm typically a full coverage type of girl. It does feel like, I don't want to say it feels greasy, because it doesn't feel greasy, but it feels very interesting. Not greasy, but she is buildable. She is very much so medium coverage. As of right now, without, you know, setting anything, this is definitely feeling like a makeup for the weekends when you're, you know, running errands. I don't think this would be the first thing I pull, like if I'm doing full glam, because usually when I do full glam, I'm leaning more towards a matte foundation, full coverage, that kind of thing. But right now I do feel very much moisturized. I feel my skin but better. Like, this is probably what I would look like if I didn't have any scarring or anything. As you can see, there's a lot of shine up under here, and I think it's just the radiance of the foundation, because as I move my head, you kind of see that glow, just boom, you know what I'm saying? So next, I'm going to use the Light Touch Brightening Concealer. So the concealer shade I got is 430W. It's definitely thicker, not as watery, and a lot of people have mentioned how the doe foot is very much so slanted at a sharp diagonal, which I'm not mad at this because I like going up under my eyes. So it's definitely a nice shape for sculpting, and I'm just putting this concealer everywhere where I would usually conceal. And it's actually gonna seem a little bit extra than what I usually do because I did not carve out my brows yet. I wanted to wait until I broke out this concealer to try it for carving out my brows, so I'm gonna do that as well. I also have this Zoeva brush. This is the Concealer Perfector, and it's shaped a little bit like the Rare Beauty one, so I'm gonna use this to blend out the concealer under my brows. And it didn't do too bad. I mean, it looks fine. I will say this concealer is more liquidy than cream in my opinion. It blends out very nicely, and she's just smooth. She's smooth. This dark spot right here, unless I color correct like under my foundation, it is very stubborn and doesn't like to stay concealed. I'm gonna add just a tad bit more. This time I am gonna speed up the drying process by using my little Dollar Tree fan. Okay, definitely getting more coverage after letting it sit, and I'm not mad at it. Very shiny. Definitely a foundation that you need to set. Like, I do look very, I don't want to say greasy, I just look very radiant right now. Before I set my under eyes, I do want to go in with the blush. I am nervous. I have the Dewy Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush in Joy, and it looks like this. Then I also have the Soft Pinch Matte Liquid Blush in Love. In Love looks like that. Okay, these are definitely thicker. Still very smooth. Still very smooth. Like, it's like if water and satin had a baby. So these are the two shades. This is Love and this is Joy. I want to try Love because, one, she's matte, so maybe she'll help out with what we're looking like. This is very pigmented, and y'all know I'm not the best at applying this, so I'm gonna do a little on the back of my hand. Oh, this is pretty. That's so pretty. She is pigmented. Okay, so now I'm gonna use that foundation brush and just blend it so it's seamless. Why not add both? I'm gonna add just a little tinge of Joy. Joy is pink, honey. I'm gonna apply Joy with a brush. Oh, look at that. Okay, I think I like the brush. All right, so my mic battery died. What a tutorial, Slim. Okay, whatever. If y'all notice a change in the sound, my bad. But anyway, I was saying, without setting the under eye, it has started to crease. But no worries, I don't just conceal under my eye and go. We don't do that, we set, okay? I'm taking the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And y'all, this is in the new shade Translucent Honey. Okay. She's setting nicely. While I'm letting that bake just a little bit, I am gonna go ahead and just bronze my face. Usually I do contour with a cream contour, but today we're just gonna bronze, and I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty in Cocoa Naughty, and I'm just gonna use this shade to like bronze up the face. If you've been following me for a minute, you know I've used Caramel Cutie, but Caramel Cutie was very much a little light for my shade. Cocoa Naughty just gives me what I need, okay? Cocoa Naughty gives me what I need when I need dimension. Now I'm just gonna dust off that powder and just set the rest of my face with my Sephora Micro Smooth powder. Let's see how I do on top of powder. Okay, it's not breaking up the powder at all. So it's a lot, Lord, it's a lot. Whenever you go overboard with like blush or anything like that, use your foundation sponge and tone it down. Wow. Okay, so for my last Rare Beauty product, I did buy some of her lip products, but they have not come in yet, so maybe we'll try to blush on the lips. But this is, oops, I done got it all dirty, honey. That's my only thing with like colored packaging. As you can see, I already got the top dirty from my hands having foundation on it. But again, this is the Positive Light Liquid Luminizer, and this is in the shade Flaunt. That's the shade right here. I've heard someone say that it's easy to apply like liquid highlighter with a dry sponge, so I'm taking yet another dry sponge and just gonna pat that in. Using the dry sponge isn't bad, but you definitely gotta blend it out because it can initially apply a little blotchy. I really don't have any other smaller brush, so I'm just gonna dip in this, blend it out on my wrist, and then add it. Oh, I done went up under the eye, child. Okay, she's giving me natural glow. She's giving me very much natural glow. Let's try the blush on the lids. I'm gonna use my finger with what's left over on the back of my hand. And we're just gonna try it. Why not? Is it a multi-use product? We about to find out. I'm not mad at it. I just hope it dries and doesn't crease. Let's take a brush to it. It's not bad. And okay, let me, what are we gonna do on the lips? Are we gonna use some of the blush? Okay, so I'm gonna take my e.l.f. This is just the lip liner and blending brush. And this is in the shade Deep Brown. This is a Holy Grail lip liner, okay? Okay, she's a little dark. We're gonna try Joy, since Joy dewy. We're gonna try a little bit of Joy on the lips. That's how bright Joy is. I ain't mad at it. Oh yes, we're testing out the functionality, okay? Should I do some lashes? We're just gonna do some mascara, okay? I don't even know why I asked y'all that. Like, kind of already made up in my mind that I was doing mascara. Oh, I didn't get the eyeliner either because I'm not a huge eyeliner girl. And I didn't want to just like purchase everything to give you guys the same reviews that are already out here. I just wanted to try it out and let y'all know, like, was the girls telling the truth? Is it really, like, is it overhyped or is it worth the hype? And as of right now, it's worth the hype. Y'all, I suck at putting on mascara. It's not my strong suit. Okay, so this is what my face looks like up close. I look very much your skin, but better. I will say, I feel like under here you could really see my bags. I don't know. I really, it's probably not the makeup. It's probably because I ain't been going to bed on time. But usually you don't really see it that much. But that's neither here nor there. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all know what is worth your coins, what I would repurchase, and what, like, it's like, it's there, okay? So starting off with the foundation. I definitely think it is a good foundation to add to your makeup collection. If you're one of those girls, especially if you have like flawless skin, I feel like when you put this on after you set it with powder and everything like that, like, you're gonna feel so flawless. And I feel kind of flawless right now. Like, I feel flawless, but I feel like naturally flawless. Like, this is a good foundation for an effortless slay, or what people think is an effortless slay, even though you put a lot of effort into doing your face. But the shade isn't bad. I'm not mad at the shade. I mean, she's nice. Would I purchase her again? I would say yes. Stop squeaking. I need a new chair. Would I purchase her again? I would say yes, because this is, I don't really have a foundation like this. I feel like my NARS Natural Longwear Radiant Foundation, Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, that foundation, I feel like is a bit more full coverage than this one. This is giving me very much like, if a BBCC cream, like if a tinted moisturizer and a foundation mixed with a little bit of Fenty Skin Fat Water had a baby. I feel like that's this foundation. Like, it's giving me very much natural. It's giving me radiance after you set it. I wouldn't recommend just putting the foundation on and going. Real quick, I did not get her setting spray either, so I'm just gonna use the Morphe Dewy Setting Mist, since it's supposed to be a dewy look, you know. So the foundation, I would definitely recommend. Concealer, I love the applicator, the doe foot, the way it's shaped. I don't think it will make the list of my holy grail concealers because I don't feel like it has maximum coverage, and I don't think it's intended to have maximum coverage. I mean, the name is Light Touch Brightening Concealer. It melts into the skin nicely. Like, I look like my skin, but better. The concealer, would I repurchase it again? Less likely to purchase it versus the foundation, just because, like I said, I like a more full coverage concealer. So the next time I do wear this foundation, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna use a fuller coverage concealer to pair with it. The blushes, the colors are just stunning, okay? 2, they were very easy to apply. So if you're not good at applying like liquid or cream blushes or anything like that, I don't think this one is a bad choice to start out with, because it's easy to apply and blend out with a sponge or with a brush. I definitely could see myself, if I ever ran out of this, I could see myself repurchasing it. Would I go and buy it in every color? Probably not. On to highlighter. The highlighter is gorgeous, yes. I'm not a huge liquid highlighter person. I think this is probably one of my only liquid face highlighters. I could definitely see myself using like the foundation, blush, and highlighter and making that a combo. But is it really worth the like, is it gonna make it to my Holy Grail series? Probably not. Is the now wait a minute, if the category was blushes, these blushes would probably make it to my Holy Grail series. Again, I feel like I don't have a foundation that is similar to this, so it'll probably be a Holy Grail series contender. So that's all the products that I have from them. I am impressed. It wasn't overhyped in my opinion. I think it was hyped to the level that it was supposed to be. I'm excited to see what else she comes out with. This launch was definitely very much a decent quality launch. Like, she gave you shaves, she gave you range, okay? And it's not like she just threw out 50 foundation shades and then only gave you 10 concealers or only gave you 2 blushes. Like, I feel like the range is pretty good. So shout out to you, Selena, because girl, we need inclusivity, and that's rare beauty for you, okay? So we love that. But all in all, I definitely would rate, I would have to rate the, I don't want to rate the whole brand, like the brand as a whole, but I definitely, like this face right here, I would give this face like an 8 out of 10, like 8 out of 10, but would recommend. Like, it's really good. So I could definitely see her doing like a full coverage version of this foundation down the line. I also can see her expanding into powder products. She did have like a blotting sheet compact thingy. That didn't tickle my fancy to purchase, but if she comes out with like a setting powder or something like that, I think that would be beneficial to the line. But all in all, girl, I mean, the camera don't lie. I mean, the camera can lie, but the video don't lie, okay? The video don't lie. Like, I look pretty flawless, I'm not gonna lie. And I will say the blush is pretty multi-purpose because it's on my lids and it's on my lips. And girl, get into it. Okay, so it's only been about 2 hours since I applied the makeup, but I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know that she's worth the hype, okay? She is medium coverage, as you can see, like my dark spots peeking through. This foundation, this whole combo is just really giving me, like, you know, when you do your foundation and your makeup and everything, and then you have to wait for your like natural oils to kind of settle in, and maybe like an hour or 2 after your makeup like really settles in, that's when it looks the best. Y'all, I know it's only been 2 hours, but I feel like this entire 2 hours my makeup started off at like it was already settled in. So I'm here for it. And the cheek, the blush is definitely multi-use. I used it on my eyes and on my lips. And Rare Beauty is a vibe. I ain't gonna lie. It's worth the coin. But I just wanted to come back on here and let y'all know that I really like how it looks on me. Like, it looks very natural. Worth the hype? Yes, she is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this like review style video. This is my first, it is probably not my first time, but it's my first time in a long time doing like a real sit down, girl, apply in initial thoughts, initial first impressions video. So hopefully you guys are digging it. And if you watched thus far and you are not subscribed, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, sis? Go ahead and subscribe down below. Join the Gym Squad. That basically means you're joining a community of people committed to loving themselves authentically and living a positive life. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. While you're down there, you might as well give this video a huge thumbs up, like this video, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss an upload. And without further ado, y'all never forget, at the end of the day, without regrets, love yourself and be you. Tipple. Bye, guys.